Yo. Hello, guys. How are you doing today? Awesome. Great. It's a pleasure having you guys here. And of course, today is, wait for it, guys. Wait for it. Today is the first Friday. Yes, the first Friday of January, the first month of the new year 2023. What does that mean? If you've been trading for a while, you should already be a bit cumbersome with what happens during the first Friday of every new month. It is NFP, the non-farm payroll to the US dollar. This is where we tend to have, volatility, which has to do with the unemployment rate and all. So we should have some volatility, strong, heavy volatility coming in within 2 hours thereabout. 2, 3 hours thereabouts from now, of my time, that is, right? So, but then I'm not going to be talking about anything USD. What I want to focus on was my first trade. This is my first trade of this year, which is coming from EURGBP. And this trade, as you can see on the chart here, I'm going to also do something for you. I'm going to show you the screenshots because I did screenshots of my trades. I do screenshots of my trades and post in different places on my platform, my mentorship group area, and so on. So this was it over here where I put this arrow down. I'm sure you can see here, right? So I put the arrow down, showing what I was looking out for with respect to where it was. Price had got into this area. I won't go too deep into it, but I'll just explain to you because there's some, different factors of my entry, how I managed it, and, the outcome. I'm going to try to explain as much as I can, but I might not be able to go too deep. So you can see over here, we have a bunch of resistance. We had a breach over here. So this is another one here, more or less. So if you look very well, we had like a bunch of resistance here. And then if you are conversant, this pattern, there's a pattern inside this area. Let me just box this area here like this. There's a pattern here, which is known as QM pattern. QM pattern stands for Quasimodo, right? So it's a QM Quasimodo pattern. It kind of looks like a head and shoulders as well, but there's some slight differences between the two. So my entry was over here, right? And then I'm going to show you the next screenshot of my entry, and then I'll go to the live chat and show you how I managed it because the trade was a break-even trade for me, right? Trade was a break-even trade for me. So this is the next trade, or the next screenshot rather, showing my entry. You can see my entry is here, that same area where we had this whole area of resistance. If you remember, this is what we had here earlier. And then you can see from entry here, it went down a bit. You can see stop loss, reduce the stop loss a bit. It came down a bit, and then my stop loss was now at break even. And then I'm going to cross back to the charts now, to the live chat, and I'm going to show you what happened and how I was able to manage it. There are things that you need to understand. So this is live chat here. The things that you need to understand. You need to understand your charts. It's a language it is speaking, right? Permit me to use this. Assuming a guy is toasting a girl, right? There's the body language. That's what I'm trying to bring out. There's that body language, right? That would make you either continue to toast or to leave her alone, meaning that she's not interested or she's interested. So look at what happened. My entry was here, remember? It came all the way to this point here. Then why? That's the question. Why did it turn around here? And you can see this is the hourly time frame. You can see the strong candles to the upside here. Now, why did it turn around here? I'm going to show you something now. I'm going to extend this box that we have. I'm going to extend it to the left in this manner, and then you're going to see something. Now, as I extend it to the left here, now, let me show you. You can see there was like a bridge here, but look at what we have here. Resistance, nothing here. Support, resistance, support. And then it acted as what? It acted as support here. No brainer. Now, look at it this way. In between support and resistance levels, you also have key well, not as key as the major ones, but you also have some levels that you need to pay attention to. So one thing I would also say is that in this trading business, there is always a reason, even if you cannot find it. There's always a reason why price will do what? While price will bounce from a particular area, even if you can't see it, there's always a reason. And that was what happened here. I was in break even, excuse me, I was at break even, and then it took me out, right? So that's more or less, break even is a free trade. So that was more or less no profit, no loss. But then look at what happened again. Right now, as we speak, it has gotten back to that area, and you can see there's a struggle there. Just to show you that the area is very valid, right? And then you can see the candle. This is the 1 hour, and this 1 hour candle closes in the next 35 minutes. So the next 35 minutes, if this should close as this, you can see use as a trigger, but I'm not interested anymore. I'm not interested because I actually wanted to take out my profit here. I wanted to take my final profit here. Can you see what I'm doing? This was supposed to be my final profit while entering from here yesterday. But it bounced from here. From here to here, it's a pretty long way. And I can't see any news. This is EURGBP, don't forget. I can't see any news that would push it all the way down to this point, right? Well, you could as well say, oh, why don't you just enter here and then get out here? Today is Friday as well. I still can't see maybe the price getting down to this point here today. And I personally, this is my own personal preference. I really do not like holding trades over the weekend. That's me. Simple. I don't like holding trades over the weekend. So this is me, and this is what happened. My first trade. Hopefully, the remaining trades for the rest of the year, including the losses, the minuses. Hopefully, I come out on top at the end of the day. Because for you to come out on top, you need to ensure that your reward is always, always greater than your risk. Simple. Your reward must be always greater than your risk. That's all I'll say. So I want to say thank you guys for tuning in with me for the week. Have any questions, comment in the section below. You want to reach out to me, in the description, there will be a link there for you to be able to reach out. And then also you could subscribe to the channel if you are new or if you're yet to do that. Subscribe to the channel. You could share it with others that you feel might be interested in this. Are you watching the candle? This is still in the next 34 minutes though, so anything can still happen, right? So you could share this channel, the YouTube channel, CSA Forex with anybody. Give the video a thumbs up. Just do the needful. And of course, we will catch you same time next week, Monday. Yes. So use the weekend to rest and then also use the weekend to do your revision for the first week. Awesome. Thank you guys. Goodbye and God bless. Cheers.